I can assure you at no point in this story will you know where things are going, because I thought I was in it for a ride. Tiffany, my sister-in-law, who is well-versed in the ChinaVerse, I feel like she has a room in her home that's just like a map, you know, those red string maps of the ChinaVerse. And then every time she comes over, she goes, sit down, my little Korean lady, let me tell you what's been going on.
On the other side of the world.
Yes.
So much more is going on.
Yeah. And then every time we start yapping, my husband just walks away. He's like, I can't do this right now. Okay, because we get into these rabbit holes and we just end up screaming the whole time for like 5 minutes straight. And this is one that we have been screaming about together for the past... Oh, this has been going on for a minute. I just didn't know the full lore, but I remember bits and pieces. She'd be like, did you know? And then I'd be like, no. You know Wang Sitong, our good old best friend, he's going to make a major comeback in this episode.
Quick recap.
Okay, Wang Sitong is the son of one of the richest men in China. They own Wanda Group, which used to own AMC Theaters. Remember where we used to go watch our movies? They no longer own it, but they used to. He's also just known for being like the most insane Nepo baby that I've ever come across. You think American Nepo babies are crazy? This man is crazy. He gets bedazzled Hermes Apple Watches for his dog.
But most famously, he's known as Wang Distis.
Wang Distis. He likes to diss celebrities. He's also the nation's husband because he's single. I don't know how old this man is. He perpetually looks like 45 to me. And I always find out he's like in his 30s. So I'm Stephanie Distis. Thank you. Welcome to my episode. And he likes to date a bunch of Chinese influencers. They are beautiful. They're stunning. And then the minute that he breaks up with them, which is in approximately 8 months, he allegedly, it's rumored that he gives them $1 million breakup fee. I can't even say it. What's that Chinese saying that's like, I'm too poor to imagine? Yeah, I can't even utter the words. $1 million breakup fee.
For wasting their youth.
It's crazy. But there's a lot more lore. Some of it is actually dark, but like he himself is a lighter person, okay? At least that we know of. He has not committed any crimes, at least that we know of. So that's why he's on this channel. But this all starts with a TV show called Youth with You 2. It is one of the most, the transliteration to that, I don't know what that meant, but it is one of the most popular idol shows in China. It was released in 2020 and get this, Lisa from Blackpink was a guest on there. She was a judge on there. So she's sitting at the judges table amongst a bunch of other celebrities, none that I personally love as deep as I love Lisa from Blackpink, but that's a really high bar to set. And she is now judging all of the contestants. Not judging, she's like helping train them. She's trying to uplift them so that they can maybe one day become idols. And there is this one contestant on there that went viral many years ago. Because
years ago? Like before the show or after the show?
After the show airs, she goes viral. As the show is premiering, it's just the weirdest thing. Like you have people that go viral on the show because they're just so extremely talented, or they have these emotionally gripping moments. Like Lisa from Blackpink was crying with one of the contestants because she saw herself in the contestant when she was training, when she was a trainee, and she was like, I was so desperate to become an idol. And I see that in you, like the hunger, the pain, everything that you're going through. And she was like sobbing and I was sobbing. Everybody just had wet faces. It was a lot. And then some people go viral because they do this. Her name is Ming Ming. Ming Ming decides for the group performance, she's gonna be in a group of 3 girls and they're gonna do a whole performance. They're gonna go up on stage in front of Lisa from Blackpink. They're gonna sing and they're gonna dance and they're gonna be rated on their stage performance and everything. So she is the middle of the performance. I don't know what it is. Something about her outfit. It seems like she's the idol and the other 2 are like backup dancers. Except the whole time I'm just waiting for her to sing and she doesn't have any lines. She doesn't sing until the middle section. She's wearing a silver dress. Her hair is tied up. She looks directly into the camera lens and she says the 2 words. I'm not even going to say it right now in the way she says it. I'm just going to give you the 2 words. Let's dance. How do you think she's saying it?
Let's dance.
Wait, what? Okay, so like imagine a powerful song. It's not like a cute song.
Oh.
It's a powerful song and she says, let's dance.
Let's dance.
See, that's what I was thinking, okay? She better bellow out a let's dance like it's a dance break, bitch. right? She goes, let's dance? Question mark? It's like the weakest 2 words I've ever heard in my entire life.
Let's dance.
And then what's even crazier is she goes,
Let's dance.
and then she turns around and does not dance. She proceeds to not dance while her 2 fellow girl group members are just like fucking pumping their chests. They're giving it their all. You can basically hear them heavy breathing into the microphone like I am right now. Even though I have done nothing, I have not performed. But they're just heavy breathing. They're bumping into her. She's just standing there with her back turned to the stage. You only see her back and she's got her hip popped out. And I just know she's like, I'm eating right now. And she's not. She's not eating. It's the weirdest thing ever.
Like, is this part of the performance or was she frozen? Like, what's going on?
I think it was part of the performance. Because eventually she turns back around and she now starts dancing with her girl mates. But she's like 2-3 moves behind everyone because I guess when she was jumping in the middle, she couldn't catch up. And it was so insane that netizens start commenting, this girl in the glittery dress is probably going to get a fucking F because that was the most insane shit that I've ever seen in my entire life. All of the judges, there are points where Lisa is just staring at them. She doesn't look upset. She doesn't look annoyed. She doesn't look like, what the fuck is this? She's just looking with a blank expression. And that is crazy to me. Imagine you get to meet Lisa and she's looking at you with a blank expression. It's neither positive nor negative. It's just blank. I feel like that would break my soul. And so then they turn around. The judges are looking at them and they're like, okay, this was the craziest shit ever. One of them is asking, why didn't you put more power to the words, let's dance? What the hell was, let's dance? And then you just turn around and give us nothing? What was that? So then the other judge is trying to save her. His name is Johnny J. Do you know Johnny J?
Oh yeah, Johnny J he's a rapper.
Yeah. Okay. So he's on there and he's training all the rappers of like the girl groups, and she has her thing listed as a rapper. Because if you guys don't know, idol groups, they have like visuals, dancers, vocals, rappers, and her thing was like, oh, I'm a rapper. So he is looking at her sheet and is like, okay, so you identified as a rapper or you were placed in the category? What is this? Is that why you were not singing and like dancing much in this performance and like giving us nothing? Because you're a rapper and there's no rap in here. And she's like, no, I picked it myself because I think rap is a really good way to express one's attitude and soul. Okay, do you mind giving us a little rap? And she's like, absolutely, of course I can. And like the way she's getting prepared before she starts rapping, I am expecting some Kendrick Lamar shit to go down on stage right now. It's like she's getting in tune. She's finding her safe space inside of her soul.
You know what, honey?
What?
You need to talk about
What? Rap of China!
Okay, so the infamous Chris Wu season, first season of that was like a trip.
Yeah, that was a trip.
The famous "You got freestyle"?
有 freestyle 吗？你有 freestyle 吗？
Yeah, you got freestyle, and then everything that happened in his timeline after that, like from that to jail was a trip. Everything about that show is a fucking trip.
Oh, that was so good. I was glued to it.
Yeah, and then there was like rap wars happening between.
Yeah. It's so bizarre and so addicting. Anyways.
Yes.
Anyways, freestyle.
Yes. Okay. So then she's getting ready. She's channeling her inner rap of China. And I can just feel she's about to let her demons out. And you would just think that the fierce expression that she holds on her face, she's about to be the next top rapper. She gets the mic. She says, you don't know about me. I don't know about you.
You don't know about me. I don't know about you.
You don't know about me.
你不知道我
I don't know about you.
我不知道你
But one day,
有一天
if you understand my weirdness,
Okay.
he said, I can't even translate that. But one day, if you understand my weirdness, you'll be as cute as me.
Skirt.
It's crazy. No, but the crazy thing is, all of her rapping is literally just focused on the last 2 lines. So it's like, I'm not someone who likes to tolerate things. Good food always makes you fat. Yeah.
Whoa.
But I'm not arrogant at all. I see all of your gaze, but I pretend not to see it. I hear everyone say, tone deaf, dance noob, idiot. Okay, valid.
成为了很厉害、很厉害、很厉害的人。
Wait, this is her rap?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I never used to show off. I just want to tell those who support me, you're really important to me.
Is it awkward?
Yeah, I think I want to die.
So the Chinese saying is, if a situation is awkward,
Yes.
and you as a person do not act like it's awkward,
Yeah.
then the awkwardness is only left for the other party.
Yes, that's what she did. She saved it for all of us.
Yeah.
For everyone in the audience, all the judges, and for me, okay? Because as she's watching it, she thinks she's spitting bars. She really does. She's sitting there so confident, and she's like, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. And the whole time, they keep panning. The producers know what they're doing. They're panning from her to all the judges. Lisa, blank expression. I felt like she had to channel her blank expression for this one, okay? She's so kind, she can't be rude, even though I feel like I would have been rude in that moment. All the other judges, some of them are just looking at her. The other one is like blinking rapidly, as if blinking will just have her evaporate from her eyesight. Just like, if I blink enough times, she will disappear. If I blink, this will all be gone. Other contestants that are her friends were in the background, and they were holding up little place cards that have her face on it. They're like, yeah, Ming Ming. And one of them is holding it up, and progressively, as she's rapping, it comes down and further down and then further down, and the friend just looks disgusted. Like, that was just the worst thing that they had ever seen in their entire lives. Eventually, it's quiet when she's done. And she says, you know, it was a lot for me, but anytime I start rapping these words, they just kind of come to me naturally. It's like a feeling I can't explain. Everyone is like, no, this right here is a feeling that we can't explain. What the fuck was that? Even Johnny J, the rap teacher, said, you know, okay, this is what the comments said. He said, if it wasn't that my wife had just given birth and I got a new mouth to feed, I wouldn't have even been on this season. Like, I didn't even want to be here. That's the expression he has right now. The way he's looking at her is like, I can't even give you criticism, because there's no coming back from this. There's no way to improve this in a way that would even mean anything. Like, this is bad. This goes viral, and everyone on Douyin is asking in the comments. Douyin is Chinese TikTok. What did I do for this to show up on my FYP? What did I do to deserve this? Other people said, I'm saving this, and if I do something wrong, I'm gonna punish myself with this video. Another person said, halfway through, I lost the courage to listen to the rest because the amount of secondhand embarrassment is that extreme. It's that hard. So that's how she leaves the show. That's pretty much all she does in the show. She goes out there, she says, let's dance, and then says a few lines of rap, and that's it. That's it. She gets off and she makes her life as a live streamer. She's like, I'm going to be an influencer now. And ironically, interestingly enough, she actually does better as an influencer.
Yeah, those type of rap usually.
So she...
I will subscribe. Yeah,
Yeah.
I will donate a rocket or something.
You would donate a rocket?
Yeah.
You're like, okay, if this will keep you from ever releasing music, I will donate. Let us all fund your life as an influencer so that you never drop a song, because that would just be really bad. And people, she does well. She has like the girl next door look. That's what everybody says she looks like.
So you're telling me
Yeah.
this girl and our boy Wang Sitong?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
This is where you're going to see the connection, okay?
Wow.
So she starts live streaming, and she sometimes gets donations, but not a lot, because, I mean, it was never like astronomical amounts of donations. I'm not clear why. Maybe they just felt like, unless she's rapping, I don't want to give her money. So nobody's donating until one day she starts getting all of these donations back to back. She gets a carnival, another carnival. Each carnival is $400.
Oh.
She's getting one carnival, two carnivals, three carnivals in a matter of seconds. Someone is dropping thousands of dollars in a matter of seconds. And that user, this anonymous user who's dropping all of these carnivals, suddenly asks in the chat, how much do I need to donate to get your WeChat?
What?
And he donates 8+ carnivals, okay? That's like $4,000. So she, I'm not gonna lie, in a moment like this, most people would be interested on who the fork is that? How do they have so much money to donate? Just drop like $4,000 and then ask for how much more do you need to get a WeChat username?
Dang.
So of course, she gives him her WeChat. They start talking. Okay, she knows who he is. He's clearly a very rich man. And he's like, let's meet up at the mall. And she's like, are you from my dreams? This is crazy. She shows up at the mall and she's thinking, okay, I've been shopping with guys before. You know, we're going to walk into the store where he's going to act really interested. He's going to say, how much is that? And then they're going to say, oh, it's $200,000. And he's going to say, not bad, not bad. And it's like, clearly it's bad, right? So like, why are you saying it's not bad? We don't have to say it's not bad. We can both agree we're not going to buy this item. But they walk into Chanel and every single Chanel sales associate starts bowing 90 degrees to this man. And it's like, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Wait, you're saying they went to
Chanel
and then everyone's bowing at them?
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's like, okay, this is the real deal. Even though she knows this is the real deal, but still, it's crazy to experience this. They get taken to a VIP room and she chooses one of the bags that the sales associates bring out. And did you know Chanel has bags that are like $60,000? I didn't know this, but they got them limited edition stuff that look like bird cages and shit. And I'm like, why would you buy that? That's actually insane, okay? It's like a bird cage. You're supposed to carry it around. And because it's a bird cage, if you put anything in there, it probably falls out. But it's supposed to be a purse, right? So it's $69,000 for this limited edition bag. And then he looks at it and he looks at the price tag and he says,
69,000 USD?
yes.
Wow, that number must be astronomical in RMB then.
Yeah.
Damn.
And he looks at the price tag and he says, not bad. So she's like, okay, we're going to walk out of Chanel. Maybe we'll go somewhere else. But he says, okay, box it up. She's walking out with a $70,000 bag.
Dang, their first date?
First date.
Wow.
I mean, he gets straight to the point. He knows what he's doing. She never makes their relationship public. They go on like a few dates. It's unclear how serious they are. This is just like a blip in the universe. Nobody even knows this is happening. They just remember, hey, remember Ming Ming from the TV show that Lisa from Blackpink was on? Oh yeah, basically, she had this guy donate like $4,000 in the matter of seconds. That's it. End of story. That's what the public knows. And then all of a sudden, after that, sometime after that, she just disappears off the face of the earth for like a year. Just gone. Nobody again really thinks that much of it. Nobody's even whispering, ooh, what if she went and married the donator? Like nobody's thinking that. They're just like, oh, maybe she got a job. Maybe the influencing wasn't influencing hard enough. Or maybe she's like preparing for a new TV show role. We don't know. But then she comes back all of a sudden and she's sitting in front of a camera and you just know this video is going to go viral because like you can't disappear for a year without even telling anyone why you're taking a break and then come back, sit down in front of a camera with just like a serious face. Oh, shit's about to go down. Hi, everyone. It's Ming Ming. I can't believe it's already been a year since my last upload. I just want to take a moment to apologize to all of you and share what I've been doing during all this time. So everyone in the comments, this is like live. People are like, maybe she started a brand and now she's like announcing her new clothing line or like a new business or something, right? I gave birth. I had a baby all on my own. I found out that I was pregnant and I had already split up from my partner. And when I went to the hospital, the doctors told me that my physique, my body, it would be very hard for me to conceive. So after thorough consideration, I decided to just keep the baby and have this baby and be a single mom on my own. And I'm announcing this to you guys because I want to be responsible to my followers. And I just hope that you guys can understand, especially in this generation. And I think having a baby is just really something that is very happy for me. I also believe that the environment that I can raise her in is going to be full of love and she's going to grow up to be really, really healthy. So yeah, I'm going to be a single mom. This is my future, my daughter and us. And if you guys want to join us and see how we grow together in the future, you're more than welcome. And everyone in the comments starts flipping Okay, I will say there still is a stigma of single moms everywhere globally, but also especially in East Asia. So there's a lot of nasty comments that I don't even think deserve our time, okay, that we're commenting on that. But then a lot of people were also commenting on like, this is so weird. Everything about this is weird. Like the way that she's announcing, it just feels like she wants us to know more. She wants us to ask more. Maybe we're being skeptical, but people are saying, what kind of doctor says that? What kind of doctor looks at you and goes, you're never going to be able to give birth unless right now? It's like kind of weird. Some doctors were commenting like, unless this is maybe her OBGYN that knows that she was dealing with fertility issues, but it's not like she said that either. It just feels really bizarre. Like the verbiage, the way she brought it up was weird. It's not like, oh, I've been dealing with infertility and I finally was able to get pregnant. Even though the dad is not in my life anymore, I still want to have this baby. It was just kind of odd. It was just odd. Other people said, wait, who is this boyfriend that she split up with? Is he going to be co-parenting? Is he somewhat in the baby's life? Like what the fuck is going on right now? So then from then on, Ming Ming just starts posting videos of her kid. She goes from cute little influencer to full like family channel. Just like me and my baby. TikToks of me and my baby. That's all she's posting. All. So now people are looking at this, I don't know, 3-week-old baby and they're like, who does she look like? Who does she look like?
What?
Does she look like another influencer? Did she get pregnant? Listen, I'm
Like
not
a
condoning.
3-week-old baby?
Yeah, I'm
You
not
can't tell.
condoning this behavior. I think every single 3-week-old baby looks like an alien. I'm sorry. I have nieces that I absolutely adore and love, and I would maybe give up my life for them. I'm still on the fence, but I would probably give up my life for them. However, when I scroll back to when they were 3 weeks old, I'm like, oh, I dropped my phone in fear. It's like a horror movie. I don't know who these people are. They look crazy. So they're looking at the 3-week-old baby and they're thinking,
Okay, male influencer. Let's look for an influencer that looks like this.
and they're putting side by sides. They're trying to figure out who is Ming Ming's baby daddy. And then she kind of feeds into this curiosity. I'm sure you guys know where this is going. She feeds into this curiosity. People start commenting, hey, do you think that your baby was like karma? Like, I don't know why anyone would ask that. Okay, I do know why. She did have some school bullying allegations. Okay, I'm going to get into that whole section. But some teachers have come out in support of her, apparently, saying that she was actually never a school bully when I was her teacher. So it's very up in the air. It's not like school allegations where there's plenty of proof. I think it was like one essay on like a random forum.
One written essay.
Yeah, one written essay talking about like, oh, she was doing this, but then they didn't provide much proof. And then there's text messages that seem like it was a set. Anyway, I'm not saying she's not. I'm not saying she is, right? It's just it's kind of like there's not hard evidence as of right now. So netizens all have very mixed feelings about it. But people are asking her, do you think this baby is karma, like for what you did in the past? So it must be someone who doesn't like her and who believes that she is a school bully. Again, not saying she is or not, but for what you've done to people in the past. And she says, it was my decision to give birth. If you guys knew who the father is, you might think I'm living a great life. So now people are like, okay, what? Who's the dad? And now the comments go crazier. And then she drops another video. And this is why I'm telling you, it feels like she wants us to know who the daddy is. Like, it feels like it. She says, I saw a lot of comments asking if a child not having a father is something that I'm proud of. And I also wish that the child's father could be involved. But when I got pregnant, he kept asking me to terminate. And we split up. And I couldn't keep my man, but I could keep my daughter. But I just want you to know that my daughter has really good genes, like really good people genes. So people are like, what the fuck does that mean? What does that mean? So now they're going down deeper into a rabbit hole. This goes on for like a year. She's just posting nonstop videos with her daughter named Shanshan and refuses to tell us who the baby daddy is. But then she'll like comment on people's comments about like who's the baby daddy and leave these random little nuggets of information. Ooh, like good genes. Ooh, if you knew the husband, you would think that I'm living the best life ever. Stuff like that.
So for a year, there's no rumors?
There's rumors, right?
Like multiple people?
Yeah, so there's a few different people, And one of the names that comes up often is Wang Sitong, our good buddy Wang Sitong. And it's because she did give the audience 3 clues. Now, this is where people were it wasn't 100% Wang Sitong at this point, because she said good looking, rich, and someone with good genes. Those 3, right? Now, people said,
And
okay.
which one?
So then people said it's Wang Sitong. But then the other half of netizens said,
That doesn't look right.
yeah, they said good looking Wang Sitong? That's crazy. Like, you must be blinded by the money at this point, because Wang Sitong is
Wang Sitong is Wang Sitong.
Wang
yeah.
Sitong is Wang Sitong. Yeah, exactly. And then later she said that his name might be related to a food.
Uh-huh. What does that mean?
Wang Sitong.
Uh-huh.
Green onions?
Oh, wait, what?
Wang Sitong, green onions? 4 green onions? 4 green onions? No? Does it not translate to 4 green onions? Wait, tell me. Is it 4 green onions or not 4 green onions? Tell me. Wait, you gotta tell me.
Yes.
Wait, which part is 4 and which part is green onion?
You know what 4 is, right?
1, 2, 3, 4. Sitong!
Wang Sitong. Tong. Onion is tong. Wang. So, yeah, I guess.
Wait, what does Wang mean? Does it mean big?
Wang means king.
Oh, you're gonna fucking die.
Wang, what? Onion king? King onion? King for onions? What?
Wait, no wonder. She's got like profile pictures for her baby, and it's like a green onion with a crown.
Oh my gosh. Onions with a crown?
Yeah.
What is going on?
Okay, so all of her comments.
Like 4 onions?
Yes.
Oh my god.
No, you're not even ready for
That's
the
so
green
good.
onion dance. There's about to be a 4 green onion dance. And Wang Sitong's ex-girlfriends are about to dance.
Oh my god.
You're not fucking ready, okay? So people start commenting, is it Wang Sitong? Is it Wang Sitong? This is circulating for like months and almost a year, to the point where there's a viral photo of Wang Sitong that starts circulating of him holding a little baby. And it's like, oh wow, he's such a great dad. We don't know if this is Shan Shan. It doesn't look like Shan Shan. It could be like his niece or nephew. It could be someone random, but people are like, aw, he's such a great father behind the scenes. But meanwhile, the other half of netizens are like, no, he's not. He's in Japan with his girlfriend. Like, he's out on all these vacations with these influencer girlfriends. That's not Ming Ming. And if you're saying that Ming Ming has his child, this is fucking crazy. Until one day, June of 2024, she decides that she's gonna get drunk and post a series of pictures and videos on Douyin. And the caption is in English, WSC. Okay, Wang Sitong. Those are his initials. And then in Chinese, it's like, I really hate you. I really am disappointed in you. I hope there are less irresponsible men out there similar to WSC. She's like going in on this. And so now people are like, oh my God, it is Wang Sitong. But still in the comments, they are in denial. Netizens are said, no, it cannot be. Because remember, she said that they're rich, good genes, and good looking. There's no way.
You only check out one.
Yeah. Okay, so people are in denial and they're like, this can't be happening, but they're like, this is for real. So a lot of netizens think this is kind of strange because she's not exactly the normal look that Wang Sitong goes for. He goes for like super influencers. She kind of looks more like a girl next door. It's not like the exact vibe that he normally goes for. So a lot of people are having discourse about that. And then some people are having discourse about like, are we sure that she's not just drunk and saying shit out of her ass or like is making up lies? Here's all we know. All we know is that she had an anonymous donor and that she has a baby. That's it. We don't know anything else.
And this whole time, Wang Sitong hasn't said anything.
No, he's in Japan
For
with
like
his
a
girlfriend.
whole year.
Yes.
Okay. See? That's weird because he's famously sticking his nose in everybody's business. Like
saying
instantly,
everything.
everything on the news.
Like things that don't concern him,
Yeah.
he's on there Weiboing about it. Okay.
Yeah.
He's like, he's got them Twitter fingers and he'll just go off every 2 seconds and you're like, what the fuck is going on? Okay. So he hasn't said anything. He's just in Japan with his girlfriend. And then finally, June 12th, 2024, just like 4 days after her drunk text and post, she goes onto a live stream and Ming Ming kills the rumor. She says, I've decided to make things clear for everyone. The child 100% belongs to Wang Sitong, no doubt. I also did not run away with the ball. Okay, this is like a Chinese saying where a pregnant woman runs away with the baby. Run away with the ball. Which I'm like, how do you have a saying for that? Does that happen frequently? Like, what's happening right now? Okay. It's also like a crazy saying. It's a crazy phase. But she's like, I did not run away with the ball. I have all of the relevant evidence and I will take full responsibility for everything that I say. So she's saying that she told him that she was pregnant with his child and he asked her to terminate the pregnancy. She has no intention of gaining money from the Wang family, from becoming the next Nepo baby, is what she says, or anything like that. In fact, for the past year, she hasn't been making it a big deal. She said that every night she works like a dog, okay? She says, you don't know how hard it is to be an influencer. You don't know how hard. Try being an influencer for a day. She said, I sell colored contacts and I gotta switch out the colored contacts every day. Just pumping it in, pumping them out, pumping it in. I try on like 100 pairs of colored contacts on live stream, okay? And it's really bad for my eye health. And I'm just which, like, I agree. I think that's probably not the best for your eye health, but also like not the hardest job. Okay, I could name like, I don't know, 500 million jobs that are a lot harder. And she says a lot of people assume that I dream of becoming a wealthy wife, but the truth is I know better than everyone that there was just never going to be a future with Wang Sitong. So in this lifetime, I can only have one child. And that is why I decided to bring her into this world. I don't aspire to be a rich housewife. And from the beginning, I haven't even taken a single penny from him. Every cent that I have spent on my baby has been through my own hard work. You know, every day I put on, I take off. I put on, I take off. Colored contacts. Sorry. No, I know it's actually like... I'm sure it's hard. I'm sure it's hard. Why is it so ridiculous though? It's like kind of goofy.
It's like a weird example to give.
Yeah. And it's also like, I don't know, it's not relatable. It's like,
Yeah.
it's like very bizarre. She says, I haven't been trying to ride on his fame or anything. I've been keeping this a secret and I am working hard. This is why I live stream so often every single week. And I just want to thank everyone who supports me, especially in the colored contacts community. You know, I've gotten to know so many of you in the colored contacts community.
Sorry, that's a weird statement.
I know.
We're not laughing at her struggle.
No, it's just so random.
It's a very interesting community.
Yes. And I've been able to financially sustain myself as a single mother. And for that, I am truly, truly grateful. And as for the school bullying incident, with the school bullying, I think there are a lot of accusations that have been levied against Ming Ming that I think are really specific in nature. Like the instances of bullying that the online posts were talking about, they're exact scenarios. So it's not just like, oh, she was a school bully. They're very descriptive of these moments and these actions that she would take, like bullying people who had intellectual disabilities, things of that nature. So these are really extreme. And the only problem is that a lot of netizens don't exactly know where to stand with this, because the only piece of proof that the victim has come forward with is a yearbook photo, which personally, maybe that's enough, right? But then it gets messier because a new text message thread was released between two parties. And it's one of them that was supplying the yearbook photo to the person writing the post. And the text messages are like, is this photo enough for what we're going to do? Ha 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 ha. Like, amazing. Yes. Ha 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 ha. So then you have people who defend Ming Ming saying, wait, if they were actually talking about serious bullying allegations, is this something to laugh about? It sounds like people who are plotting something, like the nature of the text messages. But then others are saying, who cares about the nature of the text messages when this is the severity of the allegations? But then other people who are defending Ming Ming are saying, if that is what she truly did, someone must have reported it, so there must be school records, because the level of accusations against her were pretty extreme, like very extreme stuff. Like saying that she was posting these inappropriate pictures of other girls on QQ. And so people are saying, like, where's the evidence of that too? Because I'm sure maybe you could pull that. So there's a lot of back and forth. And I think right now, especially with how things are developing in a lot of, honestly, I want to say everywhere, but in places like China and Korea, it's like netizens are hopefully becoming a little bit more sensitive. So I see a lot of netizens, like Tiffany was translating for me, they're saying, we don't want to accuse her of being a bully if she wasn't, and then lead her to do something extreme, because the internet is like dogging on her to the point where she can't handle it. But at the same time, you don't want to deny a victim who's already been traumatized and then uplift a school bully and lead that person to do something extreme. So it just seems like there's no way to go right now. So a lot of netizens just feel like, I can't make any movements because I feel like something bad could happen if we move one way or the other.
I see.
So it's just been very tricky. Yeah. And then also is the discourse of like, if this happened, how do you provide proof for something like this? And then it's led to the discourse of like school bullying just being a very invasive problem. So that's just been kind of going on. She has addressed the allegations and she's been saying like, please come forward if you have evidence, because I was never. Okay. And then she's saying that she's getting attacked because she was not a proper kid. So a couple of pictures have come out where when she was in high school, there's a picture of her and a guy has his arms wrapped around her and his hand is like grabbing her boob, which is a pretty, I guess, sexual picture. I mean, it is pretty crazy. But it's even crazier because it's in East Asia. I mean, she's fully clothed, but it's like they're high schoolers. It's kind of inappropriate for sure, but then also even more inappropriate when you consider like the East Asian culture. And then there's other comments that came forward back in the day where she would say things like, where are you, bitch? Come over, to her friend. And then the friend would be like, yeah, I'm coming over. And she would respond, yeah, I'm up in your private parts. Like very crass, vulgar comments. So she's saying, you guys are coming at me and all you could find are like me being a troublemaker in high school. And like you're using that to bolster this theory that I was a school bully. But then other people are saying, I mean, she keeps saying, bring the evidence, but how can you bring evidence from middle school? Like what evidence? Usually bullies try not to leave evidence. That's the whole point. So it's very back and forth. But I think the bigger discourse, unfortunately, around Ming Ming, though, is who is her baby daddy. Like, people kind of jumped over the school bullying thing. They were like, whatever, let's move on, which is crazy. So now they're still talking about the baby. And back to the baby. A lot of people have problems with the way that Ming Ming is talking about the baby. Initially, she's talking about, I want to be a single mom. I want to raise this baby by myself. And then suddenly she gets drunk and she keeps posting about like, Wang Sitong, take responsibility. Wang Sitong, you are the most irresponsible person in the world. And everyone's commenting like, it seems like she's trying to get something out of this. And I remember Tiffany was telling me about this situation before the next series of events unfold.
This is like a year ago, right?
Yes. So she's like going in talking about Wang Sitong's not taking responsibility. She's posting picture and video about this kid nonstop, which people had problems about too. Like, stop posting your baby. Like, now it feels like you're not even trying to sell colored contacts. Your whole page is dedicated to like, my baby daddy is a Nepo baby. My baby daddy won't listen to me. So hello, baby daddy, please come back to me. It was just excessive. Also, other netizens have pointed out the baby doesn't look like Wang Sitong. The baby looks like Wang Sitong's dad. So
what?
Yeah. Not that they're accusing her of sleeping with Wang Sitong's dad, but they're like, I mean, it's definitely Wang Sitong's baby, because if you put a side by side of the little baby and Wang Sitong's dad, they look identical, which I'm not going to do because she's a minor, but they do look similar. They have very similar facial features. So all of this is spiraling into a bigger and bigger story. And then it all implodes when Ming Ming posts a text message conversation between her and Wang Sitong. It seems like this is Wang Sitong. He does not deny that this conversation did not take place. But she texts him, "What do you mean? Hurry up and transfer the money. I'm about to go to work." Wang Sitong, billionaire, son of a billionaire family, Nepo baby, responds, "Didn't I already tell you I don't have any money?"
Okay, I remember this.
Okay, then she responds, "I need money for baby formula." Okay, fine. If you don't want to give it to me, that's fine. But don't let me catch you living the good life online.
Oh.
That's what she texts Wang Sitong. He responds, "Are you threatening me?" She says, "Life is too hard. Eat the rich."
That's crazy. Now that is wild.
Yeah, and then he responds,
Like she straight up went to the rich and say, "Eat the rich."
"Yes."
That's crazy.
Honestly insane, okay?
Oh my
so
God.
then he responds, "Just hold on, okay? If I can make it through the next year, if you can hold on for the next year, I'll have money to give you." And everyone, she posts this online. Everyone in the comments is going insane because they're like, wait, this feels like the conversation that normal people have with their baby daddy who doesn't want to give them money. This doesn't sound like a conversation that you have with one of the richest families in the nation.
Yeah, like she's asking for money for me.
Baby formula.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And he's like, "Didn't I already tell you I don't have money?" And then he's like, "Just hold on for a year. Soon we're going to have money." It's like the most insane thing in the world. And it's crazy because Ming Ming is the one that released this. So now people are questioning, wait a fucking minute. You said you don't want a single penny from Wang Sitong. You want to be a single mom because this is your chance to be a mother and you want to raise this kid in a loving environment and that's why you work hard. And now everybody is commenting, it's not that she didn't want to dig, she just couldn't dug anything. Yeah, they said it's not that she didn't want to dig for gold. It's that she was digging and she couldn't come up with anything. She didn't dig hard enough, okay? They're saying she came up with no fish, but it's not that she didn't go fishing. She did go fishing, just came up with no fish. These are very poetic lines, you know? Yeah, so then this text message goes viral. People are commenting, netizens are commenting. The chat records looks like two people with only a monthly salary of 5,000 yuan, which is like $1,000. They're like, this does not
$800.
$800. This does not feel like a Nepo baby son. Like, what the fuck is going on? Another comment is like, see, when a man doesn't love you, even Wang Sitong says he has no money. They're like, man don't love you, there's no money. And they're saying this is just crazy. How he goes from saying, hey, you might have my baby, but I don't have money. And then do you remember our very first video on Wang Sitong? He was obsessed with this influencer.
Yes.
And he said, IV drip of love for
Yes.
you.
Yeah.
And he was just such a simp. And now he's like, I have no money. This doesn't even make sense. But people are commenting. I mean, this absolutely confirms because once this text goes viral, people are commenting with Wang Sitong's personality, the fact that he's not out here telling and yelling at the skies that this is not true means that it's true. He's the type that you whisper something into the air, he's gonna address it. And you're like, okay, what the fuck? What was that about? That was crazy. And then on Father's Day, his name goes trending on all social media platforms. Because they're like, I hope Wang Sitong's having the best Father's Day. I hope Wang Sitong is enjoying his first Father's Day ever. And he still has not come forward to deny nor confirm the existence of this child.
Whoa.
Which, by the way, there are rumors that he's got a whole village of baby mamas.
That's crazy.
That he has a bunch of baby mamas in America somewhere, and they just all kind of live in the same neighborhood.
Where?
I can't tell you where.
Hey, you gotta tell us
I
where.
can't tell you where.
No, please tell us where.
No. Let's just say
It's an insider source.
it's an insider source that says he's got a whole village of baby mamas in the United States and he sends them monthly salaries. I think all the kids might even go to the same private schools.
No, you're making it sound like there's like 20 of them.
I'm just kidding. I don't even know if this is true. Don't sue me, Wang Sitong. Okay, but no, maybe there's like 15. There could be 30. We don't know. There was that Chinese billionaire who's like trying to have so many kids.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we don't know if maybe Wang Sitong's doing that on the side. After this, nothing happens. He doesn't respond, and she doubles down. She starts doing green onion live streams.
Dang.
Yes, because Wang Sitong is king for onions. For onions that are the king. And she starts selling everything. If something is onion flavored, crackers, ramen, bread, chips, everything is on her live stream. She even grabs really long green onions. Like they're the ones, okay, there's a province in China where they actually have giant green onions.
Yes.
I didn't know this. Green
Yes.
onions I thought are about the size of, I don't know, maybe your forearm, right? Not chives, but green onions. But I thought leeks are the bigger version. No, there is a town where they grow green onions that are like 4 stories tall.
4 stories tall?
Okay, no, they're not. But they are. Okay, I know the recent tallest one was as tall as Yao Ming. And they called it the one that beat Yao Ming. He's like 7 feet tall. So it's like a 7-foot tall green onion. And one green onion that grows like 5 feet tall, you have to pay like $100 for it. I don't know who eats that much green onion. I feel like you got to send that shit to Restaurant Depot. Who's eating that much green onion? Imagine going to the grocery store and buying a 5-foot tall green onion. Yeah, so she was getting these green onions, massive ones. They look like hair extensions. They're so long, they kind of flop over. And she's just dancing with it. And she's like creating songs. And then all of Wang Sitong's ex-girlfriends catch on.
No.
And then one of his recent ex-girlfriends who got dumped for the new girlfriend that he's in Japan with, she's getting green onions and she's dancing. Yeah, they're all doing the green onion dancing song. And then all the comments are like, you know what? Here's the great thing about Wang Sitong. He takes care of all of his ex-girlfriends. Because even now they're making money. They're making money. Green onion dancing, selling clothes, opening up Taobao shops. They're making money. You can't hate the game. No, you can't hate the player. I don't know. Okay. So they're all selling these green onion things, and people are like, I finally understand this scandal now. Because it's so confusing. There's been so many stages. There was the scandal of her being the worst rapper ever to even dare to rap that kind of shit in front of Lisa from Blackpink. They're like, how dare you do this in the queen's presence? What the fuck is wrong with you? That was that scandal. And then she disappeared for a year. She came back. There was the very serious scandal of the school bullying. And then now it's becoming this scandal of like, who's the baby daddy? And it's just so many different scandals that are all culminating together. And the comments read, I finally understand this entire saga. She doesn't want money from Wang Sitong, the baby daddy. She wants us to give her money. And so all the comments are responding, I have finally grown up and grown capable that now I'm even raising Wang Sitong's kid because all the money she's making are from netizens. So they're like, what is this world where we netizens are raising the richest son's daughter? What the fuck is happening right now? Yeah, and then others are commenting about a dream scenario, and they're making memes out of this baby that I can't show you because she's a minor. However, the memes are kind of gold, okay? There would be screenshots that they would get of the baby side-eyeing the camera, and then it would be a whole 2-paragraph long backstory. In 20 years, she walks into the Wanda headquarters to reclaim what has always been hers. Oh, yeah. And then she'll start at the bottom. She'll use a fake name, enter into Wanda headquarters as an intern. She'll face a lot of hardships and obstacles as a female intern, but she will keep going. She will continue for the sake of her sick mother who has just been diagnosed with a terminal illness. She will endure humiliation and hardship, overcoming countless challenges until she is finally reunited at the top as an executive with her CEO father, where she reveals, I am your daughter. Yeah, it's just like a meme of the kid side-eyeing the camera. Okay. So she just starts green onion dancing, selling green onions. I mean, truly, this kid looks like her grandfather.
Wait, did Wang Sitong say anything?
No.
Still?
No, yeah.
Till this day?
To this day. And now everyone is saying, fine, it's not Wang Sitong's kid. It's Wang Jianling's kid.
Wang Sitong's dad?
Yeah, because she looks exactly like her grandfather. And then some people said this video has 5 million. It's like a video of her being like, how many numbers am I holding? And then Shan Shan, the baby, is like 3 in Chinese. 1, 2, 3, right? I just wanted to show off my Chinese, y'all. Okay, she'll say like 3, and all the comments are like, this video has 5 million views. 2 million views are from CEO Wang coming in to see his grandchild after a long day at work. Yeah, they're just saying it's the grandpa looking at the baby now.
Like 2 million times?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just to see his grandchild. Yeah. And others are commenting, the kid is so smart. She knew her father wouldn't love her, so she chose to look like her grandfather, which is like a crazy fucking thing to say. Okay. Others say, such a smart kid. They know that Wang Sitong doesn't have the power in the company. That's why you look like the grandfather. Yeah. It's just been kind of insane. So this resulted in a bunch of netizens changing their profile pictures and usernames, which I love when they do that shit on TikTok. You know, when it's like the lost wallet. It's like, hey, if your name is Greg, let me know because you just left your card and your Amex here, and everyone's new profile picture is Greg, and it's the ID picture, and it's like the lost wallet of Greg. It's like Greg's father, Greg's grandfather. Hi, that's my grandson's wallet. If you could just send it over to me, okay? People start changing their picture to Wang Sitong, and their username is Daddy's coming home, Daddy's home. It's Daddy, Daddy Wang. And then some were just using the grandfather's portrait, like his business headshot, his CEO headshot on like the Wanda Group website. And they're like, Grandfather Wang, sit on Grandpa's lap. Grandpa's coming back. Yeah, it's just been, it's been insane. And then people like Wang Sitong. No. Fake Wang Sitong will comment like, I regret this decision. I regret having a child with a woman like this. And then she'll comment, how can Sitong regret? Sitong is just 4 onions. Like, I don't know what that
Wait, she's responding to a fake Wang Sitong account?
She's like, how can Sitong regret? Sitong is just 4 onions. How can onions regret? And it's just like, what the fuck is happening right now? And then she made this onion tossing game where she said that she was going to now toss Wang Sitong out of her life. And she's just using green onions and tossing over her shoulder, tossing over the other shoulder, toss. And then the ex-girlfriends are tossing onions too. And it's just like, I don't want to know what their live streaming rooms smell like at the end of the night. It's just onions, which is a great scent, by the way. But people are just so distraught over this. And then it's become a little bit more serious. So initially, all of this is fun and games. In the beginning, a lot of people had hee-hee ha-has with it, especially when it's just Ming Ming in front of the camera making fun at Wang Sitong. I mean, I still think it's a little weird. I personally wouldn't want my daughter to grow up being like, hey, your dad didn't want to be a part of your life, so I made a series of live streams selling green onion products. I mean, I don't know. Maybe the child will be understanding and be like, okay, no, mom, you did everything to try and raise me. I get it. You did what you could. I don't know. But it stops getting funny because she makes a whole Douyin account dedicated to her daughter where she's just, it's just her daughter nonstop.
Doing what?
Crawling, counting to 3, counting to 5. And then it's like always in association with Wang Sitong. And it's like, it's just becoming really not great.
Really?
Yeah. And a lot of people are comparing her to the king of Shanghai's baby mother of his child. Remember, she disappears. Okay, he's very wealthy. Very wealthy man, king of Shanghai, Nepo baby. She gets pregnant with his baby, disappears after she says, yeah, I'm going to terminate for sure. She disappears, has the baby, comes back and is like, give me money, bitch. Give me the fucking money. Okay, people had mixed feelings about it, but now with Ming Ming in the picture, they say, actually, that woman is a queen. She got her money. She did what she needed to do, and she never posts about her baby. Like, she'll talk about her baby and being a mom, but she'll never post the baby. She doesn't, like, talk about the dad like that. It seems like she's doing live streams for fun. Where now she's just like a live stream persona where she's like, oh yeah, today I'm doing this. Today, oh, if you want this shirt, I'm going to sell this shirt. Yes, you could hate her, but most people are like, I don't know, whatever. But now with Ming Ming, she seems like a saint. She seems like she cares more about her child is what people are saying.
I see.
Whereas Ming Ming is like every day.
They just don't like Ming Ming's dragging the child into this.
Yes, and then just constantly dragging the fact that Wang Sitong is not a part of the child's life, which just feels kind of shitty. You know?
I think from my memory, I remember that when the news first broke out, like that day, everyone's like, oh my God. And then it goes to like, oh my God, can you believe he's refusing to pay the money as a billionaire? And then like for some reason the sentiment switched. People feels like, oh, because she keeps saying that I don't need money.
Yes.
And then but start doing a lot of these actions that looks like that she does want money, but she keeps saying that I don't want money. And then that's like day 2, day 3, and then I just didn't know what happened afterwards.
Yeah, I think, okay, the main problem that netizens have is like, she deserves money from Wang Sitong for her kid, if this is Wang Sitong's kid, which it seems like most netizens agree they think it is, right? That she is Wang Sitong's daughter. However, the way she's going about it is harming the kid. So it's one thing to never show the kid and be like, hey, I'm really struggling to raise this kid because I don't have money for childcare. I can't get a job right now because I don't have money for childcare. And it's upsetting because the father is someone who has more money than they could ever dream of. And I just need enough money for baby formula or a little bit of childcare.
Okay, I don't think she doesn't have money for baby formula. Like,
no,
I'm sure
exactly.
she's making tons of money as an influencer in China.
She does not need money for baby formula. So that's another thing that people were upset about. But then on top of that, it's like, if that were the case where she doesn't have money and she's just telling the internet, like, this is him not taking responsibility, this is my last resort, that would be fine. But it's the fact that she's turning it into like a whole thing. You know, so
messy.
Yeah, it's gotten really, really messy to the point where it's like, okay, now people are like, imagine this kid grows up and they see all of this of like, she's really honing in on her dad does not want her. So it's just getting messy. She also just to give you an idea of how messy she is, she posts online about how many people say that her father won't recognize her. This may be a misunderstanding. He is recognizing her as his child. It's just that I keep calling him to curse him out in the middle of the night because I'm under so much pressure from work. So he blocked me because he doesn't want me to disturb his dates.
What?
Like she's saying, no, Wang Sitong knows this is his daughter. You guys have it twisted. But I've been blocked by Wang Sitong, and that's why I take all my business online because I keep calling him in the middle of the night and I'm disturbing his dates. So it's like, again, none of this is helping your child. Yeah, and so now people are making fun of her, and someone posted a picture of Wang Sitong in Japan and said, I ran into your baby father yesterday. He seemed to be delivering food. He was working hard. He's making money for the milk powder that you asked for. And it's him shopping in Japan with his girlfriend.
Dang.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and then this is the next part that people are upset about. She was bragging online about how because of all of this drama, her baby just landed the very first brand endorsement, like sponsorship for $15,000.
She's bragging about...
Yeah, and everyone's like, okay, it's one thing if maybe the mom is getting the sponsorship, but like...
Like the baby's being like in the ad or something?
Yes.
Oh.
Like now it's like, okay, now you're really using your baby to sell something.
I see.
So it's just getting, people are starting to turn more and more. Like in the beginning, it was just so bizarre and crazy that I think it was the shock that made people like, okay, maybe this is funny because it's so shocking. But then it's like the minute that you have some clarity, you're like, that's not funny at all, actually. This is crazy. This is crazy behavior. But that has been what has been happening in China with Wang Sitong. He hasn't responded. It seems like most netizens are on board that this is his baby. Yeah.
And she's still just doing her influencer stuff?
Yeah. And I don't know. Nobody even knows if he's not sending her money. Because that baby formula thing was so ridiculous, the text message. It seems like maybe he was sending her money, but she wanted more. That's some netizen speculation because they're like, really? She's asking him for milk formula? Like, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, because how much is that? Like $80?
I mean, baby formula is very expensive, right? And there is a shortage, but she was like one of the bigger influencers at the time, so she's making money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see.
So it's just, I don't know. What are your thoughts on this? Did you know that one of our favorite people in the ChinaVerse, well, favorite in a interesting usage of that word, okay? One of our more well-known figures in the ChinaVerse may be a father. What are your thoughts? Should we keep him in our minds on Father's Day this year? Let me know in the comments, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.